you a superhero, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, without a doubt, you're a superhero. And we looked at you as a superhero. And you showed us superheroes fall, get back up,
Mm-hmm.
and do it again. You know what I'm saying? That's a real.
All right, this is another episode of Hotboxin. I'm Mike Tyson.
And I'm his co-host today, Matt Barnes.
And today we had the quintessential ultra home dog, Ice Cube.
Yeah, what's happening with you?
It's all love, brother. Man, so happy to see you, man.
It's good to see you too, man. It's been a minute.
So what have you been doing, man?
Did everything.
I know this, man.
Hustling. Getting it in, you know. Man, since the last time I seen you, it's been a minute, so.
In the 80s, huh?
No, man.
And in the 80s and 90s, and you came to see me in prison?
Yeah, I came to see you. I think we met in 90.
No, I'm going to tell you where we met at.
Where you meet?
We met in Apollo, New York, Apollo, and you were performing with Chuck D, and I was with Chuck D, and he introduced me to you.
What year was that?
I don't know, 80s, huh? It's not 89, 90.
Gotta be, if it's not 90, it's 89. It's right there. Yeah. And then I end up seeing you at the Boys in the Hood premiere party.
Yeah, I was there too.
Yeah, you was acting a fool that night.
And things happened, man.
You was acting a fool that night.
I was that place in my life that time.
It was fun. It was good to see you there, though. You know, when you went to prison, we came out and checked you out in
really appreciate
Indiana.
That, brother.
Yeah,
appreciate
it was
that.
good. It was good to see you. Not in them conditions, but it was good to come out and holler at you for a minute.
I really appreciate that. Even though I never told you, I really appreciate that.
You told me, but thank you. I appreciate you too.
So, obviously a man of many hats. What do you enjoy? I know you're super busy, but what do you enjoy doing the most right now?
Oh, man. Entertainment-wise?
Just in your life,
period.
like what brings you happiness?
Kicking it with my wife.
There you go.
You know, me and her just having a day off to just kick it and do whatever we want to do.
Mm-hmm. You have to be a proud man seeing the success of your son.
Definitely. Yeah. You know, O'Shea Jr., he's a good guy, you know, and to see that he's winning.
Yeah, I'm watching him.
And being able to do the things that he always dreamed of. You know, he's always loved Star Wars and Godzilla and all that shit growing up. So to see him in those movies, you know,
right.
It's pretty cool, you know, as a parent to see your son living out his dreams.
I know, obviously, he came into the space portraying you, but I know you told us when you did All the Smoke, you took it serious, like you can't be up here on me, but how good does it make you feel that he's really honed his craft and now he's your son, but it's not because you gave him a favor. Yeah. He earned these roles in these big time movies.
I mean, it's always better. You know, as a parent, I think you should use every influence you have to get your kids ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I ain't about all that, you know, I made it on my own, you're going to make it on your own. You know, it's like you help your kids get ahead, but at a certain point, they got to take over. They got to show their talent, or it's not going to work.
Right.
And it's not going to fit, and nobody's going to be happy. So, you know, I choose to only push things that I know going to work. And I wouldn't push my son into, you know, playing me in Straight Outta Compton or in Hollywood at all if I didn't think he could do it, excel at it, and be one of the best at it, and be able to handle all aspects of Hollywood. You know, not just being on screen, but the off-screen stuff too. You know, he's second generation Hollywood, so you know, he's handling everything perfect.
Mm.
'Tis the season for clean balls, from stocking stuffers to white elephant to Manscaped products, or at the top of every wish list. Manscaped is a one-stop shop for all the holiday needs. They have the perfect gift in the Platinum Package 4.0 plus perfect stocking stuffers. Manscaped offers a handful of liquid fermentation, shampoo, body washes, upstairs, downstairs deodorant, gel, and foliants, absolutely everything they could and need to keep clean. Go beyond the growing with Manscaped full body product line. Dad has a nasty nose hair. Save his life with the Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer. The Shear 2.0 is their full kit for nails, cares with scissors, clippers, tweezers, and a file. There's a new Preserve cologne that brings a light, breezy, woodsy feel and gives a fresh tree scent even after Christmas is over. Still using a loafer, introducing the body buffer. Lastly, top of the stocking with the Lawn Mower 4.0. The electric razor advanced skin-safe technology is a life changer and known for reducing nicks and cuts on Santa's sack. Save 20% off the free shipping by going to manscaped.com/hotbox. That's right, 20% off free shipping by going to manscaped.com/hotboxing. Manscaped, for a perfect gift that will be a holiday biggest hit.
We're about a week away from Mount Westmore.
Release?
A project I'm looking forward to. You did with Snoop, Too Short, E40. Tell us how that came about. What's it been like building with your brothers, and what should we expect
West
from the
Coast
album?
crew.
Yeah, I mean, we've been knowing each other for over 30 years. Been friends for that long, too. And so it's like doing a record with your cousins. Or, you know, could you imagine playing basketball with your cousins?
Right.
Like, and they good enough. Like,
NBA playing, holding you.
Yeah, they good enough. You know, not
hold
that
it
they
down,
just
right.
out there
It ain't a
and
favor.
it's a pickup game.
Right.
It's like they stars in their own right. So it's fun. And it came about by E40. He hit me during the pandemic, 2020. And he hit me. He was like, "What you doing?" He was bored. He said, "Man, we need to do something big." And it was, let's start a super group with Snoop and Short. And so I was like, hell yeah. He said, "What we gonna call it?" I said, Mount Westmore. It just
Right off the
you know,
top,
I
you
like
came up with
that.
off the dome, it just stuck because it was iconic for, you know, two legends from Southern California to get with two legends from Northern California
It's only
and
right.
do a project this
I know
big.
when you do your advertisement, go have the face of Westmore. Those guys on the face of Westmore.
We got some merch right here, right?
Yeah, you know, I brought y'all a couple little things, man, that y'all can
appreciate
rock.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Me and Cube
Rock the homies.
made an executive decision. We're both taking home an ear pillow,
Yeah,
too.
I gotta get one
so,
of
Mike,
these.
I don't want to
So-
hear no problems. I'm taking the ear pillow with me.
It's all good,
Gotta
man.
get one of these.
But we got
man.
the Mount Westmore sweatshirts. I'm going to have to rock it this weekend at my kids' tournament.
Yeah.
People didn't bring any weed here today.
Yeah. I got a little something for you. You know what I mean? I brought a little bit
I
of
appreciate
that good day
man.
kush.
Had me
What
looking
should we
bad.
expect from this album? Obviously, each of you guys have had your own, you know, Hall of Fame run in the space, but what kind of, I mean, obviously game, funk, like what are we looking at?
Did you organize it or you just freestyle?
No, it's organized. You know, we did it to make sure that the record was iconic because the group is iconic. And the record has a lot of different personalities. You know, we having fun on the record. Of course, we spitting game. You know, I think, you know, from the OGs, the youngsters need to hear the game. And, you know, we also showing how ferocious we still are on the mic. So it's exactly what people
That's
that's
what I wanna
into
hear.
something like this have been waiting for, you know, and hopefully it's a great example to other OGs in the game that they can get together too. You know, we could have a Mount Eastmore.
It's
Mount Southmore.
never over.
It's never over if
Never
you stay
over.
creative
Right.
and innovative and, you know what I mean, you keep your bars up, you good.
You guys just recently released the single "Too Big." Talk to us about that song.
Can we hear it?
Just a song with us clowning, you know what I'm saying, having fun, letting the world know that we doing it too big, which we are. You know, it's so big, you know, when we didn't know how to come at the video, and it was like, it's all four of us. That's Big Subwoofer right there. That's a whole different song. But
That's the world.
we got 4 different screens going on with us doing it big.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
so,
supposed to be the world, right?
That was a different
be.
song, right?
Planet.
That was the video with the YouTube dude, right? Jesse Wellman.
Yeah, he shot that video.
Yeah, talk to us, because that was out there. That was different. Y'all was on some other shit with that video, but explain the thinking behind it.
We wanted to do something, you know, that was kind of out of this world, because we felt like the group was larger than anything that we have seen. So, you know, let's imagine it being, you know, other worlds, other planets, make an impact, make a statement. You know, definitely trying to make it look different than the videos that's out.
Right.
You know, everybody can have, you know, the girls, the poles, the money, you know, but you see that so much and it get boring, you know what I mean?
You should hear them songs. So, you know.
Yeah, which one do you want to hear?
Too big.
Too big.
Too bad.
You probably
You
gotta
should be on
go to
top
Apple.
of that, man. Oh, shit.
Man, we went on tour. We didn't even have an album out, just a song.
Yeah.
Yep. Sold it out everywhere.
So what did so everyone just did
That one
stuff
song
from their
selling it
catalog?
out?
Yep. This
Come
out.
on, man. That's a concert in itself.
Forty the man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Come on, champ. You know that's that shit right there. Come on now.
Bitch.
Come on now. That's right. Yeah, just having fun, clowning, showing our lifestyle. That it is too big. So when you get all 4 of us together, it's just
way too big.
Humongous. Too big for the screen.
We heard Dre in the intro. Is he on anywhere else on the project?
You know, Dre is always lacing us with love, respect, sometimes a track or 2.
Okay.
So, you know, check out the project.
Yeah,
You'll
there you
hear.
go.
So we got a dope album. You know, the whole album is, you know, that West Coast flavor. But, you know, what's great about us and being in the game over 30 years.
Look, nice, nigga.
What's good about being in the game over 30 years, we just got fans worldwide.
Yeah.
You know, it's bigger than the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm big in it. Yeah, it's always been bigger than the West Coast. It's always been big. Yeah, I'm smoking.
That's you.
I do smoke on occasion.
From time to time, he does, huh?
That's when you was in. I think you was interviewing Snoop right there.
Yeah, we were getting high.
So you mentioned you guys you got obviously formed a new group, went on tour without really a song yet, but what was the response? And was it in the States or was it abroad?
No, it's here. It's sold out everywhere. You know, Atlanta sold that out. You know, Oakland. You know, everywhere. You know, Nashville.
You guys were having fun, huh?
Everywhere. We was having too much fun. Too much fun. And, you know, we all pros, so it ain't none of that bullshit. It's all just
easy money. It's having fun.
Man, it's, you know, life is great.
Oh, God, it's great. Yes, thank God.
You guys announced an Australian tour coming in 2023 with Cypress Hill in the game. Will that be Westmore? Or that just be
I'm
you?
getting ready to
That's
go
me.
there too.
Okay, that's you back
That's
on
a
tour.
solo thing. You know, I've been going to Australia since. Matter of fact, that same tour, we did that same tour in '94 out there in Australia. So,
Okay.
you know, we damn near going back to the scene of the crime 30 years later.
That's dope.
And now we got the game with us. And Australia's always shown love. You know, I went out there, one of the first rap groups to play the Sydney Opera House, and we sold it out 4 nights in a row. So, you know, I got to get back there every
Yeah,
They're just
absolutely.
2 or 3
wild.
years.
Australia's just wild. So I'm going to do my Mike Tyson still talking. So I get there, I start, and they, I can't do this show.
Really?
I can't do it. They won't be quiet. So I'm saying, well, fuck, and they just won't stop. They won't stop. And then one guy said, hey, Mike, you like my clothes? Because I'm in one of those hot elevated stages. And there was another guy, it's like 10 feet. The other guy must have been 15 feet. Hey, Mike, you like my clothes? And he tried to jump on the stage, and he did with one foot, and he fell down. And I said, I was laughing, but the whole stage went and see where he was at. They look at me and said, what the fuck Mike laughing for? I said, I can't, this guy's stupid, man.
They be drinking out there a little bit. I know you know
man, they be
Australia.
on one.
Yeah, they get a little active out there. How has your relationship over the years, like you said, you've been knowing the Mount Westmore group, you know, for over 30 years, but how has the relationship matured over the years with each individual?
Well, I've been knowing Short the longest, and we young, you know, we came in the game as youngsters together. And it's like every time that I would make a move, he'd be right there. You know, he toured with us with NWA, but when I went solo and did my tour, he came on that tour too. We've always done records together that people love and, you know, become, you know, classics on that level. So there's always been, you know, straight love. We always feel like we're gonna come together sooner or later every few years and do a record together, and that's been a great thing. You know, 40 I met, you know, kind of in the game. I saw him as a, you know, a young MC coming up, making noise, you know, with records, you know, like Sprinkle Me, things like that. And then we ended up running into each other, and he asked me to come to his house and lace, you know, we ended up working together and doing a project called Behind Gates, you know, Ann Banks. And from then on, it's just always been love because we've always been on shows together, always hitting each other up. I met Snoop. You know, I was a fan, straight up. You know, I met Snoop. He was doing, you know, his thing with Death Row. You know, I wasn't hanging around Death Row at the time because, you know, of all the friction between, you know, NWA, me and Dre. But once we worked that out, you know, I started to, you know, really get to know Snoop, and we became, you know, good friends on our own basis, you know, outside of Death Row and all that. And it's always been mutual love and respect. You know, what's cool about Snoop, you can always call him, he'll show up, and you know, and I show up for him too. You know, and it's a good thing to know that, you know, you got people out there that when you're doing something, you wanted to make it look a little bigger and shit, you can call. You know, I'm gonna call Tyson to some more stuff too. You know,
All
I need you
day.
to show up for me too, man.
All
Me too,
day.
man.
All day.
You know,
All
so
All day.
but you know, it's just great to be able to you know, be in a group now with one of the best that ever did it, and you know, we like I said, it's like being up there with my cousins. You know, we just having fun, talking shit, making money. You know, staying out the way.
What do you think about the new guys now?
You know, I
Who's
like
your
some.
favorite? Which ones you like?
A few of them out there, you know, doing their thing. You know, I really like that kid NLE Chopper. You know what I mean? I think, you know, he's one of, you know, the best new youngsters that's coming up out there, you know. But, you know, you got the greats, you know, the Kendricks, you know, still putting in work. And, you know, so, you know, I've been kind of laser focused on my own shit, so I ain't really been paying attention to
Yeah,
nobody.
you don't know what's going on
I
out
ain't really
there.
been paying attention to nobody because I wanted to, come with my own thoughts and my own ideas.
You can dig it. Have any women rappers in your song?
Nah, we don't have no women on this album. We actually don't have no features. It's just us.
Just y'all.
It's just us four.
Y'all are
We are the
features.
features.
What you mean?
So
y'all the features.
it's us four. Getting down through the whole album.
I know, I'm
And
just talking shit.
yeah, having fun with it. And we got like 50 songs, so this is just the first album.
Shit. Can you speak to the current music climate from a standpoint of it's a blessing to see that you got some gray in your beard and you're able to get to an older age and rap when all this young killing in the rap game is going on? Someone who's been in LA your entire life and seen the waves of what this street politics mix of music does. What are your current thoughts about just the way things are moving right now?
And what did the rapper do so bad that the other rapper had to kill him?
Well, I think we got to separate rap and what happens in the rap industry to just straight up crime and street shit. Sometimes they merge and they mix. But I think we got to look at every individual situation. Some situations it is rap on rap beef. But sometimes it's just street shit.
Yep.
Gambling and, things that can happen to anybody, to
right.
any of us. So it's not just, like rappers are being murdered, but people are being murdered
Right.
at the same rate.
If not higher.
In the same situations, anybody can get murdered having, dinner with or lunch with their woman and somebody come in there and,
but when it
trying to
happens
do
to a
their
rapper,
thing.
it's boom.
When it happens to a rapper, it seems like the rap industry is going crazy, but it's
Absolutely.
not. This is still, another rapper didn't come in and do this. It's still a person off the street. It's still street shit.
Yes, it is.
And it's just unfortunate that some of our superstars, because of where we come from, can't get away from the street shit all the time. But let's not mix and let's not blur the lines. Sometimes it is rap on rap beef. I've been part of rap on rap beef. Rap on rap beef been there since, probably the Sugar Hill Gang. So, that don't always end in death and tragedy. So, sometimes it's just pure street shit and ain't got nothing to do with music or rap. So let's just keep it in perspective when we're talking about how things are really going out here.
I like that. Speak to the current climate of Los Angeles from a standpoint of we have our first female black mayor in Karen Bass, and your perspective on that.
Yeah, I've had a chance to talk to Karen Bass before. I think she's a good person. And, we'll see what kind of mayor she is. To me, I kind of, sit back and watch and see what people do and not what they say. So, we have a lot of problems in Los Angeles, especially with homelessness. So I want to definitely see that dealt with. And, I wish her luck and hope she, has a great run at it.
It's basketball league, nigga.
You talk about it, Mike.
Big three.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think? Stark is reigning champion of the team till that?
Oh, yeah, my man. Yeah. Stack 5.
Got a couple rings before in your league.
Yeah, he, as a coach,
That's your guy, right?
He, Stack has been great for the league. A great kind of, he like the sheriff damn near. He made sure the league came in real. And it wasn't like, nobody want to see, well, you might want to see a pickup game, but you don't want to pay for it.
Right.
You want to see.
Depends who's playing the game, though.
You want to see real competition. If they going at it for real, then yeah. And Stack made sure players in our league was going at it for
Can he play? You think your leg's good enough to get in there?
I'm too busy because I wanted to play. He actually came and talked to me, but I coach my
Doing
kids in the
shit.
summer, and it's the same time. Like
That's
his week,
beautiful.
the length of his league is the same time as AAU. So unfortunately, I ain't been able to get out there. But definitely a fan of support. Can you tell us where the league is currently at? There was noise, a little bit of noise last year that you guys hit a little bit of snag, and there was some possible money coming in. I heard Kaepernick possibly threw money. And any truth to that? And where is the league standing? And will it be coming back this season?
Yeah, the league is definitely coming back. You know,
Glad to hear that.
Kaepernick was never going to put money into the league.
That's how these rumors go, huh?
Yeah. You know, the league, you know, we're a black-owned league, and we're trying to get, you know, a lot of these corporations who claim in 2020 that they wanted to help black-owned businesses
Word to that.
step up.
Mhm.
And, you know, we definitely need sponsorship, partnerships. You know, we playing on CBS with some of the greatest athletes that ever played the game. And some of the legends as part of the game.
Right.
So, you know, we expected full support. We haven't really got it yet. And so
Big business having to look involved with your guys?
Huh?
Some of the big corporations and get involved with you guys?
Some of them have, but not all of them. You know, we've had people step up, you know, like, you know, Monster Energy and Toyota and Microsoft, you know, but we still looking for, you know, Nike and Pepsi
American Express.
and you know, all the big ones to step up all the categories,
Hershey,
you know, cars,
listen, they would
insurance.
step up if you step up to them.
Of course,
You
we
got,
step
you gotta
in
let
there.
them know. this
Come on
is
now,
going on.
Mike. Come on, baby.
I know, but
You know we in their face all the
let
time.
them know.
What are
And
some
they
of the
keep
hurt-
telling us to,
Yeah.
you know, they'll get back with us. So, you know, we just staying patient. But, you know, at the end of the day, support us. You know, we definitely not getting support from the NBA or ESPN. You know, I think, you know, actually it's time
I
for
would
Adam
think
Silver to
ESPN
go.
would be involved with this.
No, because ESPN is involved with the NBA. So the NBA looks at us as a competitive league.
Really?
They look at
Thank
you guys
you.
as a competition?
Yeah, they do. And it's a shame because we're not competition. You know, we're complementary.
Right.
And
I
so
agree.
we think the NBA, you know,
That's
I
so-
really think it's
that's
time
so
for Adam
insecure
Silver to
shit.
go. Huh?
If that was a person, that would be some insecure motherfucker.
It is. It's some bullshit. And they know it. They know, you know, it's a lot of owners that want to invest in the big three, but they can't because you can't invest in a competitive league.
That's weird to me because the strength of the NBA, even starting with David Stern, was to build individual stars amongst the team game. And you would think since these NBA players have come, played in your league, and gone on and continue to do something that you would continue to promote them after basketball.
Well, that's what they say, but the actions is not
They're not matching.
showing because, you know, it's pretty much either you can play for the NBA or good riddance.
Right.
And, you know, I think it's bullshit. You know, I think they should really support what we're doing. You know, they've actually been able to find some good players out of our league and invite them to the NBA
Training
camps.
Yep.
So, you know, we obviously are putting on a great product. Our ratings are better than MLS and, you know, some of Major League
You have a
Soccer.
picture of him in there, the 3-on-3?
Have you sat with Adam Silver before?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We actually tried to give him
Ice
a piece
Cube
of the league,
3-on-3.
Uh-huh.
but he didn't want it.
Uh-huh.
I mean, not as an individual, but the NBA
Uh-huh.
to own a piece of the big three, and they
I don't see how that
they
doesn't go
said
hand
no,
in
thank
hand.
you.
That's crazy.
So at the end of the day, we don't need them. We just want them to get out our way. We want them to stop talking to sponsors and partners and telling them not to work with the big three. And that's not cool.
Oh, I hate to hear that's happening. That's bullshit.
It is. That's why I think Adam Silver need to go. I think it's time. Yeah, we've had some of the biggest stars.
Still got moves.
Big Al.
Well, you know, that Big Al, yeah, that's the first year trilogy went undefeated.
So you're coming into year 5 or
Year 6.
Year 6. Okay.
Ooh.
Year 6.
Near that.
Now you gotta check this out, Mike. It's live.
Look at all those people there. That's what they're afraid of, these people.
Well, I mean, shit, to me, all the games are good.
Oh, kid.
But that's the weird.
I mean, this one is fine, you know.
I mean, so you definitely felt the crunch. I mean, being the first and only Black-owned professional sports league, you felt the outside pressures and jealousy, hatred, you know,
Of
unnecessary
course.
bullshit.
I mean, we go through so much behind the scenes that
Right.
people don't even understand when it comes to, you know, even attempting something this big. You know, like
It
I
looks
said,
great. Look at the
we're on
crowd.
CBS. We have major sponsors. We have, you know, players that, you know, that's Glenn Rice Jr. We got players that, you know, might not have had a chance to get in the NBA, not had a shot, but able to show their skills, and you know, some of them are getting invited to camp. So it's a great league, and you know, 3-on-3 is bigger than 5-on-5 around the world.
Absolutely, it's Olympic sport now, right?
Yeah, just not here in America. But we'll get there.
All right, Chris, go for it.
Looks very exciting. Explosive.
Your LA Lakers. What do you think? What's going on? What needs to happen?
Who
Is
needs
there any
to go?
hope?
Who needs to come
Who
in?
needs to go?
I don't know. I ain't really been watching the Lakers this year, unfortunately. I just been focused on other things. You know, I'm a little sour on the NBA right now. So.
Okay.
So I really don't know what they need to do. I just know they need to do something better when I look at their record.
Yeah, they ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
Tell me, Drake confirmed he got an opportunity to come on a show with you and posted some receipts that was it his first show?
It was his first show headlining for Q.
Who headlined for you?
He opened up.
Yeah, he headlined for. I mean, he
opened up.
Yeah. I heard about this.
Do you remember? I'm saying you probably didn't ran across so much shit. You even remember this?
It's a trip because I think I remember.
I think I do.
I think I remember. I do remember getting a CD. I believe it had to be Drake because it was good. You know, it was a CD and it's like, man, what's this? It was dope. You know, it's cool. But my head wasn't into working with artists no more. You know, I was like, you know, I had a good run with a lot of different artists when I was first starting in the game. I was a little burnt by the time I ran across that CD. But I wasn't there when he performed or anything. You know what I mean? I usually show up a few, like an hour before it's time for me to hit it.
Gotcha.
Ever think about hooking up with some new female rappers?
You know,
any of them?
I always think about it. You know, actually, a lot of the females right now is doper than a lot of the dudes.
Yeah.
They got flow.
Yeah.
You know, they actually flowing. You know, it ain't, you know, so I think a lot of them are coming with it. You know what I mean? I think they, you know, I mean, it's girls been dope, man. You know what I mean? From Lil' Kim to Missy, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think Missy gets enough love though. Missy was so dope.
I mean, Missy was like on another level.
Missy was
know?
so dope.
And well, she still is.
Yeah.
I'm like, you still waiting for a Missy song.
Right.
And
I remember when she was with Devontae, had the whole crew.
But I like, you know, Cardi B is Flame, Nicki Minaj is Flame. The new ones that's coming up, you know, Meg Thee Stallion, dope. You know, they got it, and that's why they on top, because they actually can bust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been someone who's been a free thinker and a free speaker your entire career, and that's what, to me, makes you one of the greatest. Of late, you know, about a month ago, Kanye went on his crazy rant, and somehow your name got dragged into that. What was your thoughts that you had something you had nothing to do with, but then somehow your name still becomes a headline?
I mean, you know, when somebody when somebody turn it out.
What did the nigga say?
When a nigga turn the party out and say, you know, he did it because of you, you got to say something about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, homie.
You inspired him to do this.
Homie.
That's what he said.
Nah. You gonna have to you got to stand on this one on
That's
your own
you,
too.
bro.
You gotta stand on this one on your own too, man. And that's all that was about. That's all that was about, you know. And
let's hear that shit, baby.
You know, I didn't say nothing. It's just it's at the end of the day, you know, I just had to let everybody know that, you know,
don't bring me
don't
into your
blame
shit.
me
Yeah,
for
don't
shit.
bring me into your shit.
Yeah, you know,
Period.
talk your shit if you want to, but don't blame me for shit.
Yeah.
You know, if I ain't up there speaking for myself, don't blame me.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Where you going from here? What's your life? What's your life thought? Where you want to go?
Oh, I just want to still keep doing good stuff, man.
But
you
do
know,
you have a goal? Do you have
got
some
this
idea of what you want to do with your league and your life?
Hell yeah, I want to blow it up. I still want to keep, you know, doing music and movies and TV and having fun, spending time with my family and friends. Keep doing what I've always been doing. You know, I'm just now
I can dig it.
getting my stride.
Still feel good. You've been in a lot of, starred and created a lot of, you know, cultural classics and big movies. Are you working on anything for the big screen right now, whether it be movie or series, anything like that?
I'm always, you know, working on something. You know, right now, you know, I didn't get vaccinated, so, you know, Hollywood ended up, you know, not wanting to fuck with me for a minute because of that. So maybe they'll come to their senses, but at the end of the day, we working on a lot of independent shit in the background. And, you know, when it's ready, we'll drop it. When Hollywood ready to fuck with me again, then I'll be back.
I mean, I have to
You ever
ask.
did mushrooms before?
Never.
Oh, man.
Is he missing out,
I
Mike?
ain't did nothing but
Mushroom.
weed.
Is he missing out?
Oh, is he missing out?
I ain't missing shit.
Yes, you are.
You good with it? You good?
Any chance, obviously, hopefully, you know, the things will happen, but any chance that as fans we'll get a chance to see the closing of Friday?
I don't know. You know, that's Warner Brothers is weird right now. I don't know what they doing. They don't know what they doing.
So we're gonna keep that show.
We'd love to have it back. I think, you know, it's gonna be close to, you know, a time when we can get it back. So we'll either, you know, wait for that time or we'll keep trying to convince them that they need to let us control the movie. It's my movie, but they have
You be willing to pay for it?
distribution control. So,
You be willing to put your own money
I
out?
ain't putting shit up for it. Fuck no. They need to give it to me.
Exactly.
And they gonna make money. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to pay for my own stuff.
What's the issue with
That's
that?
stupid. I mean, that ain't in my wheelhouse. I'm not doing that. You know, they need to do the right thing, get it to us, let us turn it into more money and make the fans happy and people will have a good time with the series. You know, we could do a lot with it. Do a lot with it.
Over the years, obviously, you've lost some of your brothers and castmates from that movie. Have you done any, just thinking ahead, have you done any writing on it, what it could be like if you were to get it back? Have you thought that far? Are you too busy?
Yeah, I'm always thinking about it, you know, but it's all premature. You know, I've written 2 scripts. You know, one of them, they said the timing wasn't right, but it was totally right. And then the next one, they just kind of put it in what we call development hell. You know what I'm saying? They just kept giving you note after note after note. Never really green light the movie.
Never thought about doing indie?
Yeah, definitely. But with that project, you can't do an indie because if I had it, total control of distribution and everything, I'd do an indie. But since Warner Brothers, you know, it's a big movie for them.
Huge.
It makes a lot of money still. If you turn on cable this weekend, you're probably gonna see Friday, one of them,
no question,
on one of the channels. So, but the fact that they don't want to continue to blow it up is just mind-boggling. And
do they have to pay you when you show it?
Yeah, I get
Get your
money off of
royalties.
it, but we want to make new ones.
Right. Any chance we could see another All About the Benjamins?
It's the same dumbass company, you know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
is it?
They got that one too, so
Damn.
probably not. You know, they don't know what they
They
doing.
keep
So
bulldogging this shit, huh?
yeah, they holding on to classics, and they don't want to go forward. You know, I don't know if it's personal or not, but
Are you able to
seems
take
stupid.
that property? Is that any of your intellectual property?
Yeah.
Could you take that to another industry?
Well, see, we did that. See, I got Ride Along and Straight Outta Compton. They were at Warner Brothers. Well, New Line is Warner Brothers, so they was there. I was able to get those movies out, take them over to Universal, and make big movies out of them. So now they don't want me to take no more out because I made them look bad.
But
See what
yet,
I'm saying? So it's
but yet they won't green light.
catch-22. So they mad because I made them look bad.
That shit don't make no sense.
They don't want me to take more out to do the same thing, but they don't want to do them too. So it's like it's
weird.
gridlock.
It's weird.
What would be your dream movie to do? Your real dream.
Wow, damn, dream movie to do. I haven't even thought about that, Mike.
Never?
Never thought about
Never
like
go
my
to bed
dream
thinking
project.
like, wow, I want all the Oscars, all the Emmys.
I don't care about none of that.
I know, but just get them anyway.
Well, you know, I do what I do. If they want to,
I
do that,
lose them or drop them or break them, but just that I have them.
Yeah, that really don't move me at all.
You just want to make
award shows is kind of boring. To be
good
honest.
content. That's what you want to make. Tell good stories.
When people come up to me and tell me, "Man, I watched that shit 1,000 times. I love it." That to me is way better than
any award,
anything that can sit on my shelf.
Yeah.
I think you look at things differently.
Is there a project to you that you've done that stands out more than any, or holds a bigger place in your heart that you've worked on, as far as movies?
Straight Outta Compton. I mean, that
was awesome.
That was my dream movie. At the end of the day, and I think we did it right, but we fought to do it right.
Yeah,
you got to fight in Hollywood to make sure you can get movies done right, because sometimes in Hollywood it's about profit, and sometimes it's about propaganda. And you never know really where
Hollywood,
the studio's mind is.
I have to do my own movie with my own cat. I can't do that shit. Can't do it Hollywood. It's just not working.
What's the biggest obstacle you'd say thus far you've had to overcome to be present kind of in this moment?
The biggest obstacle? South Central Los Angeles.
Upbringing.
Yeah, that's the biggest obstacle. Being able to get out without getting shot or arrested. I mean, I've been arrested, but haven't done no prison time. And so, everything after that is easy peasy. It's easy to deal with.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's easy.
Saying, you just said a little bit ago you feel like you're hitting your stride right now. What's some advice you would give yourself 10 years ago about what to look out for?
My advice would be keep doing what you're doing, and look out for that damn internet.
It's coming. It's coming. What shaped you the most?
My kids love the internet.
That's how they grew up on it.
Shit.
It's life for them. They don't even play outside no more. I gotta make them go outside.
They don't even know anyone.
If they go outside, make sure they got a fucking pepper spray. And
this is twofold. You can't even trust it outside no more.
Whistle, you know what I'm saying?
Some tasers.
911 on speed dial, because
I'm in this white neighborhood, and Boca Raton, my daughter said, I'm gonna go run in the neighborhood. No, you're not. I'm gonna be riding right behind you in the car. Or run by yourself in the neighborhood. You saw them shot that other nigga. What's his name? Aubrey? Going for a ride?
Yeah.
I want to hear that shit. She's beautiful too. Going for a run.
What would you say has shaped you most as a human?
My family, you know. My family shaped me the most. You know, my first family, you know, from my mother, father, and brothers and sisters to you know, my current family, which is my wife and kids. I care about what they think the most in this world. So if they cool with it, I'm gonna go for it. Like,
Period.
you know what I mean? Ain't nothing else can really stop me but them.
My kids are hardcore. They go all out.
My kids are good kids, you know. They you know, they subtle with it. Which is cool, you know. I appreciate them. You know, not just taking full advantage of every situation they can. You know what I'm saying? That ain't cool.
Anything you regret that jumps out? Obviously, to me, anything you fuck up on, you learn from. But anything you personally regret along this journey?
I mean, one, not being able to get, you know, the Friday movies made before, you know, people like John Witherspoon died, and Tiny Lister, and AJ, and you know, that bothers me, and there's nothing I can do about it. So it's probably always.
Those are OGs too.
Yeah, they
All
were
OGs.
Cornerstones.
They were there, you know, from day one. First movie. What was cool about this fourth one, Craig was coming back to the neighborhood, so you would have been able to see all those characters again. And,
I see Stanley back there. He's still stepping on his grass.
Yeah, that's you know, that's my cousin, BR. You know,
you did him
B, what up?
You know, we've been doing it
robbing his house and shit.
Yeah. I was happy he was able to do the movie.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's your real cousin too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
People.
Love it. A message or something, a saying you would put on a billboard around the world.
It's a message from one of my homeboys named Kibo, and I love this quote. Nothing's more powerful than a made-up mind.
That could be good and bad, though.
It's true. That's all that matters. And when somebody make up their mind, you really can't stop them.
Hear that.
To do good.
To do whatever.
You would hope.
Like it's just one of the most powerful things in the universe.
Yeah, you guys have any stories between you guys? Obviously, we touched on him at the beginning. You went and saw him in prison. He said he was acting a fool at the premiere.
I mean, I got a memory just as a fan. He didn't have nothing to do with it. It's just me. It might not be a great memory.
Tell me, man.
It was me. It was me, Chuck D, all the dudes from the Bomb Squad, working on America's Most Wanted, my first album. We were on Long Island, and I think it's 710 Franklin is the building that they used to do all the Public Enemy shit in. And we was hyped. We was working. It was fun. Everything was moving. Somebody said, the Tyson fight about to come on. We all rushed in there. You was in Tokyo fighting Buster Douglas.
Oh,
We just knew it's gonna be quick, easy money.
Right back to the studio.
We're gonna be right back in the studio. Dude, after that fight, everybody was so sad. We shut the whole session down. Motherfuckers went home and just got in the bed and shit, and it was like we was like, what the fuck is wrong?
Huh?
We felt like the world had changed. Like the world was one way. Now the whole world don't make no sense no more. So that's a story that, it's kind of like I always remember that.
Where were you at when?
Where was you when?
Mhm.
But, we was working on, one of my greatest records and that shut it down. And it was just a crazy memory.
But know what's interesting about that? Dad became champ again.
Yeah.
And we forgot about that.
Forgot all about that. I just knew.
Became champ, and then with the business became champ again.
Yeah. The thing about it, man, you a superhero, man.
Mhm.
Without a doubt, you're a superhero. And we looked at you as a superhero. And you showed us superheroes fall, get back up,
Mhm.
and do it again. You know what I'm saying? That's a real hero, man. Anybody could be a front runner. But
Yeah, I know.
you fall, get back up, and do it again.
I get my strength from the gutter and the sewage. In the gutter, I'm God, nigga. In the sewage, I reign supreme. So, fuck all that hero shit.
You still a hero, nigga. I don't give a damn what you say. You ain't gonna change my mind.
Mine's
That's
made
how
up.
it is.
I'm a
you
hero,
can't do nothing
nigga.
about it.
I'm the hero. So I have Holyfield in my company.
I saw you guys came together for the ear gummies.
He's with us when we sell the company. He's going to get money too.
How was that conversation? Did you hit him up? Did your team hit him up?
We hit him up the first time, and he thought it was kind of, we were making fun of him, but he didn't understand it was just a gimmick.
Right.
And his son, who was his advisor, is very witty and smart, allowed him to understand it was just friendly and funny. That's what this was all about.
Made it work.
Yeah,
Cute.
big time.
Oh, you guys doing a commercial for
Jimmy
it?
Kimmel, I put the Jimmy Kimmel stuff on.
This is cool.
This is cool, but this is better. Isn't that going to Jimmy Kimmel show?
What was this, the commercial?
For Jimmy Kimmel?
Oh, shit.
Like so, I guess.
Shit crazy.
I got your ear.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
He's an awesome guy.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, that's funny as hell.
That's your Jimmy Kimmel show. I had what's that guy Cohen? Andy Cohen.
I took my woman to one of your fights too.
You did?
Last fight, I said, man, I didn't know it was like this. This is my first time going to a fight, and you was fighting Bruno, and I think you knocked him out in 3 rounds.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
It's like we flew to Vegas, we got dressed, we got all spiffied up. We was ready for a night on the town. That shit was over like by about 9:15.
That's it, and then you had time to go out on town.
You gotta go home and take a nap now. Now you gotta go take a nap for the
You
evening.
knocked dude out in 3 rounds, man. Big dude. Big old
They gotta go, man. These
dude
guys
from the
gotta-
UK.
Yeah, but he had to go.
Man, 3 rounds. I said, baby,
Go.
I don't know if we're gonna do this again.
Go.
We're gonna have to pay per view.
Right. That's what used to cause Problems in our household. My mom and dad would fight because my mom said, "You paying $44 for some shit that's gonna last 30 seconds?" She wasn't having it.
Got to see them 30 seconds,
Man,
though.
you got to. Cube, tell me what it's like, how important it is to obviously be a legend in yourself, but Mike being, in your words, a superhero and having a chance after all these years of just to kind of sit down and chop it up and give each other your flowers. How important is that is our society? Because we don't see it too often.
It's very important, for him to understand, how much of a fan I am. It's cool because, you grow up, your fans are different people, but then you get in a position where you have fans.
Mm-hmm.
But if you lose, your kind of innocence as a fan of others, then, life is not fun.
Right.
It becomes like you become in a bubble. So, seeing guys like this or, Magic Johnson, you know what I'm saying? Like the great greats,
Mm-hmm.
Seeing them and being able to let them know how much I appreciate, what they did, what kind of person they are, you know what I'm saying? And to be able to just chop it up with
Right.
them is like, some of the perks that makes, being in this position special.
Dope.
You get a chance to go up to your heroes and let them know how much they mean to you. And then you realize when they turn around and say, well, man, I like the movie you did. Or,
yeah.
I met Michael Jordan one time. He said, Friday was my favorite movie, So stuff like that you just can't pay for, you can't anticipate.
Right.
You just live through it and stay humble.
You have to think how much you went through to get there. I remember back in the days when you had that incident, you came back and lived in New York for a while.
Yeah.
Look all that you overcame, and now you're cool, and shit just you never dreamt it was turn out like this.
Not in my wildest dreams, if I was a kid and somebody said, write down how you want it to be, I would have definitely shortchanged myself. This, has been a amazing experience as a human to go through and continue to go through. You know what I mean? Coming up here, I was excited to be able to come up here and speak to y'all. Because, this is the cool part. This is the fun part.
Right.
This is the part, that you can't even really put into words.
I mean, arguably one of the greatest transitions from where you started to where you are now, and still being able to dip back into where you started, because it was just so far left of what y'all was doing, what you guys came into the world with. But then to be able to cross over and do family movies, kid movies, and make cultural classics, and then fuck around and jump back into where you started at, like the full circle moments just have to kind of make you see like, damn.
Yeah, I definitely put my resume up with any rapper that's ever been in the game. I do it all. I do everything in entertainment.
Do it very well.
I don't, I don't. Yeah. Some people that might, rap better than me, act better than me, but at the end of the day, when it comes to, one guy being able to put his mark on a lot of different areas of entertainment, I don't think, anybody has matched what I've done, which is great. I want to continue to do more.
But you're going to inspire them to pass you, though.
Yeah, I want them to. I'm looking.
That's what you're doing.
That's all it is. It's about, inspiring the next generation or the
Absolutely. Don't
next,
think you're
MC,
not.
actor. I want to inspire somebody to, start a sports league if they got the right people and, resources.
Someone's going to say, hey, I learned that I did this because of you.
For the right reason this time.
I heard you talk.
And that's what it's all about. That's better than them trophies, too.
Absolutely.
Big time, yeah.
Mike, when you hear someone such as, Cube and all his greatness that we've just discussed, pay homage and tell you how important you were an instrument on his life, how does that make you feel?
I feel good, but he had a great part in my life, too. You know what I mean? So it goes both ways.
Right.
You know, it's just ordained by God. We couldn't avoid it.
Meant
You
to
know?
be. Really dope. Think you got a gift for him?
Big time gift for him. You know, they've been cheap. Normally they give you an ounce.
I think your team's here with some. Okay.
These guys are stingy with the weed.
Where can they
This is from Hotboxin.
where can they find that at? Mike, where can they find the gear at?
Or
Yeah.
hotboxing.org.
Hotboxin.
One more time.
Hotboxing.store.
Yeah.
I was close, right?
Sweet.
Listen, this is what we have Mike Bite. We can't keep these in the store.
Oh, yeah, them edibles.
Yeah. Best in the world.
Appreciate you, man.
You want to put a pillow in your bag too?
I gotta take one of those.
Yeah, put the pillow in your bag.
Yep. I got stuff for y'all, you know.
And
I
Tyson
give it to
2.0
y'all,
is the
Cam.
biggest marijuana company in the world. I just wanted to say that to everybody.
How's it been going? You guys been touring internationally and
We
getting
just had
it
a
done out
party
there,
last
right?
night. Who was at the party last night? You have it on film?
He said you have it on film.
Oh, you didn't put the part? Oh.
DL shit.
Oh, man.
Appreciate this, man.
It's beautiful, brother. I'm glad you have it.
Definitely put these to good use, you know?
All right, so what we need you to do right now, right? Look at these cameras, a couple of 100 million people watching you,
Oof.
and just talk to them. Tell them what you want to know, what you want them to know about you, how to get in touch with you.
Yo, what's up? This your homeboy Ice Cube, and you can't get in touch with me, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta run it to me, bump it to me, hit my agent. You know what I'm saying? Hit folks I know, people I like, and
Can't
maybe
get to
they'll
me.
get you,
To
you
me.
know what I mean, a few minutes with your boy. So, you know what I mean? I'm doing it all.
that was
I
good.
love what I'm doing. I appreciate people that's been down, my day ones, you know what I'm saying? Keep it saucy like A1. And, you know, it's your boy Ice Cube.
Yes,
Your
sir.
homeboy Ice Cube.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
day, every day. This is another hot episode of Hotboxing. Thank you, Ice Cube. I'm Mike Tyson,
I'm Matt Barnes.
and we're out of here.